For a long time, I've heard conversations in this body say, well, we need to focus on the traffickers. We need to be getting treatment for those that are users. And as the gentleman, Todd, had just said, we've spent a lot of focus over the last few years with funding and legislation to help people to get the proper treatment that they need. But we also have to keep in mind what we've been saying all this time is, well, this is focusing on the users. We need to focus on the traffickers. Well, that's exactly what this bill does. It focuses on the traffickers. And I can tell you from years of experience, from literally living with these people for a period of time, that they act, talk, do differently when they're out away from everybody than they do when they appear before court, before a judge. They act differently, they speak differently, because they're trying to act innocent. They know what they're doing. They're not doing this accidentally. And it's killing our children. It's killing our children. We talk about saving lives all the time. It was said this doesn't move the needle. Well, you know what? If this person was staying in prison just a little longer, he may come back out, he or she, and be a trafficker again, but every day that they stay in is a day they're not taking somebody's life. Now, we talk about 85%. Oh, well, what's that going to do to our corrections facility? If you get charged in a white-collar crime in the federal system, guess how much time you're going to pull? 85%. 85%. That's the federal system. This isn't new. So right now, in Kentucky, the way things are, you could charge me with trafficking in fentanyl. You can give me 10 years, and that's the max in a Class C felony in Kentucky. 5 years, I'm walking the street. I'm walking the street, and I'm selling fentanyl to your children. Go into the neighborhoods where these people are. So many times, still to this day, I get calls from people complaining about their neighbors that are selling drugs. They want them out of their community, and we want to make it easier for them to go and get back out and come right back into the communities and go right back to doing what they were doing, which is killing our children. Killing our children. This is a bill that's responsible. It targets mid and upper level dealers, and it requires them to serve 85% of their sentence. It doesn't impact the users. It impacts the dealers, the distributors, those that wreaking havoc on our communities. This is what we've been asking for. This is what we're getting. But the needle does move, but it's more like the ball moving down the field every time we get to the place we say we want to move the ball a little farther down the field. This is a good bill. You want to protect your community, you want to do something good for all 120 counties today or this session, pass this piece of legislation. It's time we stand up to these people that are killing our children. It's time we say we're serious about what you're doing. We're not going to stand for this. We're not going to allow this, and let's treat them for what they are. And that's drug dealers, drug traffickers, and murderers. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.